Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. And I stole that from CJ Walker. Is BK Walker? Is that what his name was? He used to have this live show on public cable, New York public cable channel, and CB Walker would come on, and CB Walker would come on Fridays, right? And he'd have a call-in show, just like we do Mike in the Night. But no one knew what the show was about, and no one knew what he was talking about. And it was a very interesting. I've watched reruns of it because I was very young when this came out. So, anyways, happy Friday, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. And then, I think after CJ Walker was on, or CB Walker, it would be, what was that show that came on after his on New York Public Access Television? It was CB Walker, and then there was Diddley Squat. Diddley Squat had a show on, and people would call in, right? So when people ask me, Mike, were you inspired? Who were you inspired by, or why do you have this? You have a call-in show. You've been doing it for, I don't know, since like 2016, 2017, and you're very, you work it hard. You're very, and it's these guys like CB Walker and Diddley Squat and all these guys that really sat there and took it and took the negative calls in, and there was no screening. Okay, so this is New York Public Access Television from the 91, 1989, 1990, 91, and there's they would have topics like, should New Yorkers have guns? Should that happen? Should people underage be allowed to vote and stuff like that? And they'd have these topics, and they'd be really, really, really interesting. All right, guys, I got the comments open for you guys. Where are you from? Where are you at? And tell us now in the comments. We got good morning. We got all for truth and freedom in the house. Good morning. Good morning. I'm out of cream this morning, which is fine. I used butter, whole butter, that I get from a farm. And I just used butter. And, yeah, in my coffee this morning. Butter's good. It helps you be regular. It keeps your the good cholesterol in check. Keeps your brain functioning on all cylinders. And it looks like this. Watch this. See, the butter melts, and it looks like that in the coffee. And it's good. It actually tastes good. Good morning, Mike. It's lunchtime here in Texas. Nice. That's Christina. All my exes live in Texas. I don't know. That's just, I felt like every time I hear Texas, I want to say that. But yeah, I've been on the 10 in Texas, right across. One end to the other. All right. So what do we got going on for you guys? From my mother, and I'm not at home, says Justin Shaw. Then hello. I like to use coconut oil when I make any an uninfused edible drink for my coffee. Yeah. -3 in the Loops. So that's in Kamloops. That's like a town that's about 70 miles north of me here, and a city. It's not a town. I'm in a town. I'm in a village. But anyways, guys, check this out. So now Odyssey, you all you have to do is email Odyssey if there's a problem, and they fix it. Watch this. Odyssey, Mike Martins, that's where you're going to go for Mike in the Night. Upcoming live streams now. I emailed them. I said, look, guys, is there any way we could get this showing on the front page? There it is right there. It's our 2023 prediction show. Guys, we've been doing prediction shows since 2017 with call-ins. Okay, and there it is right there. Now I'm going to try and edit this home tab, and I'm going to try and fix this so it looks nice for you guys when you go on there. So, and I'm going to put my favorite episode of Mike in the Night here, like that. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do there. So I wanted to show that to you guys. And so Bank of Canada rate hike pushed many mortgage borrowers above the stress test. Again, stress tests were abolished because they just wanted to get people in the housing market because first-time home buyers weren't getting in. Bloomberg, Workers have high hopes for pay hikes next year, perhaps too high. But this is what is this, out of the United States? No, this is .com. So this is out of the States. So Canadian Australian dollar loses luster as central bank signals hiking pause. So they may pause the rate hikes because people are already can't afford to eat. And Twitter part 2, libs of TikTok blacklisting confirmed once suspended without policy violation. Lots of people were suspended off those mainstream media platforms. What's Canada reporting? New Brunswick man's ER death prompts protests. The death of a man who waited hours for care in Moncton ER has prompted protesters, motivated another person to go public about being minutes from death after waiting 14 hours for internal bleeding in New Brunswick emergency room. That's what we'll be talking about, the healthcare system, the socialized medicine in Canada crumbling. And that's what's been happening, folks. There's lots happening. There's lots to cover, lots to do. But we're going to do that on our prediction show, guys. This Saturday, 7 p.m. Pacific time, if you can, join us on Odyssey, and I'm going to go through maybe 10 minutes of headlines, and we're going to jump into the calls. Because last year's, I think it was 2022 prediction show, we had to do 2 parts. We had to do 2 3-hour shows because we had so many people calling into the show. You could add me on Skype, Mike Martins 1980. Just send me a message saying, I watched you on this episode. I want to do my predictions for 2023. What I believe is going to happen in 2023. What your observations or what your observation is, what your opinion is, or what you feel. So that could be taken care of. You know, you could come on and voice your opinion and tell us what's up, right? All right, let's get to the comments. Your predictions are bang on, Mike. They're not predictions, guys. I'm not predicting nothing on here. What's happening is, I've been telling you guys, I told you guys this back in 2017. Okay? When I told you guys, Trump will win this election, and people were messaging me and unsubscribing and saying, you're full of crap, Mike. No one's going to vote for that guy. And I told you, no, he will win. And basically, and I came on 3 days before they went to the polls and said, look, the only way Donald Trump can win this election is with a landslide, right? I wanted to see a change in America. I wanted to see a better America. I wanted America to really take responsibility for its actions. I wanted the administration to be the change, because the American people aren't going out starting problems. It's the American administration that's doing it, that's destroying everything, right? Now they're destroying their own people. Right? So this whole border thing, okay? So we got people coming into the comments. It's the playbook, guys. There's no predictions. It's the playbook. Piece by piece, you just piece it together as you go along. There's no secret to it. There's no crystal ball. There's no messages coming from the sky. There's nothing coming in my dreams. I do admit I do get things in shards. Things come to me in shards, like little bits of things that come to me in shards, but that's it. I don't get nothing like, but that's just what it is, and it's just connecting the dots. So here's the problem we have now, folks. We're in a major predicament because now we're starting to realize that things weren't what they were. We knew already. This wasn't a surprise, right? So on my backup channel, guess what happened? Sorry, someone keeps calling me. So my backup channel, okay, you know my YouTube backup channel. I have one that keeps suspending me from this one. I go to the backup channel, like when the Freedom Convoy was going on, and I was getting all this footage from people on the ground that watch Mike in the night. They were blocking us. They blocked us on the main channel, so we couldn't get the footage out. Fair enough. Because they got to do their job, right? Okay, fair enough. So what now? So a video that I posted on my backup channel from 2021, and I think it was March. It was just springtime in 2021. Nope. It was fall 2020 fall. There was 2 videos that got taken down from that channel the other day. One where I said they're basically going to roll out a bunch of juices for us to take, or medicines for us to take. I didn't call them boosters, though. I called them something else. They're going to roll out a pile of them in a row. And then I said they're going to blame the unvaccinated on the vaccinated. Watch. And I said that, and I was outside. And this was in the fall of 2020. Yeah, because I remember, because I was gonna put my car away, because fall was hitting. It was 2020. I still remember. I'm gonna see if I have that video backed up somewhere. I'm gonna see if it's on. I wouldn't be on Rumble because I wasn't on Rumble. I don't really post too much on Rumble because they wouldn't let me stream on there. I'm just trying to think of where it could be. Like, if I could find that video for you guys and post it just directly on Odyssey. Because there's a lot of things that they're gonna. Because shards are better than charts. Someone's laughing. They need the whole cleansing ceremony along with the U.S. Yep. We need sage smudged in the Canadian. We need a sage smudged. Start stocking edible toys now. King of the Dot says, nope. A lot of people have been coming in buying board games, and it's, you know what, one of the best marriage counseling you could have, like if you have marriage or issues in family, like I wouldn't say, okay, husband and wife issues, not kids and stuff, but husband and wife issues, marital issues, boyfriend girlfriend problems. Get a board game, play it together. You'll forget everything. I'm not joking. That's what I've been promoting lately. Is that people rejoining family, reuniting with family over the holidays, making a board game night. That's what I've been doing, and people have been coming in buying games. And then a week or two later, I get the response from some people, and they said, "Oh my God, we loved it. We really enjoyed this. We really appreciate you telling us about this." Or because when people think of board games, they think of Monopoly, Scrabble, and crap like that. But then when you see games like this, right? Right? See? Like when you see games like this, you start to wonder what's out there. Oh, artbydano.com, artbydano.net, not your typical art. There's my daughter there. Angelina and friends. I've been putting up photos of me and my family in the store a little bit more. And I put my other daughter here. And I've been putting up photos and stuff because I've been trying to be part of this community here in Merritt for, I don't know, for so many years now. And just to be part of the community, like just to be a part of it, what's going on, what's coming down, just to kind of, but it is what it is. You can't be part of something that you're not welcome to. The game of life, it's completely fantasy now. And it says, marriage issues. Nobody is talking about deep, what? Message retracted. Okay. That's some good advice, Mike. Can you post your business link, please, Mike? It's just mtg.toys. That's just my store. It goes to my online store. But we're going to figure out a way to ship. Shipping is just too expensive. Unless you want to buy something for me because you want to support me and my family and you don't mind paying the crazy shipping to ship it. Because I'm a small business and Trudeau came after these businesses. Trudeau came after all these businesses by crippling our shipping. Our shipping is completely... And our Amazon shipping is cheap because it's federalized, or it's been Amazon shipping has been federalized by our federal government. This way, they want to create jobs in the shipping industry, but we're paying for it through our taxes, right? So that's the problem here, and that's why Canada Post, for me to ship a board game, cost me 50, 60, 70, 80. I tried to ship a board game. So a lady wanted to buy a board game from California. $103 to ship it to her. I showed her the screenshot of the shipping, and she said, "Oh my God." She's like, "You guys are getting killed up there." Yeah, try waiting for a hospital room here in this country. Try waiting to get seen by a doctor in this country. The socialized medicine we have, right? So, look, Skyrim even made a board game. So we got M in the house. Hi guys, much love from Ontario. Can you sell on Amazon as a third or second party? I probably could, but I don't know if I even want to do that. I don't even know if I want to play that game. I've been playing games my whole life. I don't want to play that game. I really don't. I don't mind selling on eBay because it's a little bit different because you kind of pay your way as you go. But then eBay percentage has gone up and we had to shut that down. So we kind of are at a ends here, like a crossroads, you know? But I'm going to do what I can. You know, it's me. It's here. I'm here. I'm doing my best. And this is kind of like my semi-retirement project. Just, you know, I didn't put myself into any debt, right? So I'm okay. But there's a lot of people struggling out there. There's a lot of people that, you know, that drank the Kool-Aid, right? And I'm not talking about from the last 2 years. I'm talking about people that drank the Kool-Aid from 10 years ago. That are starting to wake up to the fact that they've been had, right? I think I got that from the movie Casino, to be honest with you. I get these little talking points and speaking points from movies I've seen. Tomorrow's news today. I stole that from 2007 James Bond movie. Watch that 2007 James Bond movie. 1997. I'm sorry. 1997 James Bond movie. Tomorrow's news today. Watch that. Watch it. Was it 2007? Or no, it was 1997. Yeah. Tomorrow's news. The movie's not called Tomorrow's News Today, but watch the clip. Tomorrow's News Today, and you'll see what I'm talking about. I'm going to play it on this mic of the night. I'm actually, if I remember, I'll play it on this mic of the night, play the clip for you guys, so you guys understand what I'm talking about, or what they've been telling us all these years. How they've been formulating all these years, right? How everything is a lie on another lie on a stack of cards, on a house of cards, on a sailboat somewhere in the Mediterranean hitting a hurricane. That's what it is. Yeah, Tomorrow Never Dies, right? Is that the one where Tomorrow's News Today? Yeah. I remember saying that back when we started doing Mike in the Night. No, it wasn't Mike in the Night. It was Trends in the Housing Market. You get Tomorrow's News Today. Try to figure out the markets, right? Coffee with butter. Best in the world, man. Yeah, Tomorrow Never Dies. Can you sell? Okay, well, come on, guys, drop your comments. Where are you at? I want to know where you're at right now watching this. Where are you? I'm in Merritt, British Columbia here, folks. If you guys want to come down and visit me. The sun is shining. It looks okay today outside. I guess it looks like an okay day. But the sun is shining outside. And very happy. Just I think it's going to be a good week. I hope business picks up a bit. Well, we got Toronto, Ontario in the house. We got India. We got Alberta. We got Michigan, baby. I was Greater Vancouver, GVRD, north of the GTA. Someone says Chi from Saskatchewan, Canada. Northern Ontario. Ottawa. Trades dying in trades dying in residential here in Quebec City. Ottawa, Forks of the Credit, Southern California. Someone's in Save Me, and not far from your mom's. So where my mom, I guess, used to live in Brampton, Ontario. Oh, Owen! Owen! Oh, yeah, of course Owen's in Brampton, Ontario. Good to see you, Owen. Hey, Owen. Guys, I'm going to bring this up again because I need to get this out. We're going to have a really good show this Saturday, 7 p.m. Pacific time, guys. It's Mike in the Night, and it's going to be our 2023 predictions. We have a prediction show every year, so I'm going to go and show you where it's at. So you go to Odyssey.com, just go to Odyssey.com, type in Mike Martins, and there's our now it's coming on our homepage, so you can find it right away. Our 2023 prediction show. We do a prediction show every year towards the end of the year, and it's going to be live on December 10th, which is tomorrow, 7 p.m. It's the 2023 prediction show is back. Add me on Skype, Mike Martins 1980. So I want everyone to call. Owen, I need you to call in. I haven't heard from you in a while. I need you to call in, Owen, and I need you to tell me predictions for 2023. I don't care what it is, whether you want to talk about finance, a war, or global warming, or whatever you want to talk about. So if you guys don't mind, calling in, adding me on Skype, giving me a heads up that you saw this video and you want to come on the 2023 prediction show. Last year, in 2020, the 2022 prediction show we've been doing them since 2017. The 2022 prediction show, unfortunately, we had to do two 3-hour shows, because we had so many people calling. We're going to limit 8 minutes per call. We're going to limit it to 8 minutes per call. Everyone has 8 minutes to come in, give their predictions, and get the next caller on. Okay? So we'll get our regular guests to come on, give their 8-minute predictions, one prediction after another. So we need people to come in, give their predictions, and move on. And I want to fit it all in the 3-hour span. So, oh, we got Laurie in Texas here. Maybe we should get Laurie to call in on Mike of the Night this Saturday to tell us how Texifornia, because Texas is turning into Texifornia, right? We've been saying that Amerifornia now for over, I don't know, 9 years. I have videos that I'm calling out Amerifornia coming, right? Our future is cold, not warm. But we are a few thousand years past our intergalactic period. It is also known as a warm period. So maybe call in the show and tell us what the future holds for us in 2023. Mike of the Night prediction show. But yeah, I'm in good spirits today. I'm feeling good. I don't know, I just feel great. I feel up and awake, and you know. But I hope people come Christmas shopping here today. This Christmas, I really hope I get some people come in and buy some stuff for Christmas. I really do. So I'm missing something. Why are so many muzzled people out and about this week? Well, they want to use that to protect their chin, right? Those masks protect your chin, right? So those chin masks protect your chin from, you know. They're listening to their radios and TVs. All Truth and Freedom says, I see. Yeah. Well, they want to protect their chins, right? Chin protector is a big thing here in, yeah. Oh, man, that coffee's good. That coffee's hitting the spot, especially when you put whole butter in there, unsalted. Owen's saying they're getting scared again. You know, my mom's in Ontario right now because I'm losing my grandma, folks, and my grandma isn't doing well. And let me tell you something. My mom was telling me how the people at the hospital are treating everyone like garbage and animals. They're being treated like animals, and they're being treated like garbage. And my mother's never seen this before. And I'm telling her, look, when people keep telling me, Mike, what are you still doing in Canada? Mike, why can't you get out? Mike, why aren't you out of there? What are you doing there? Blah, blah, blah. Give it time. You're going to see. It's basically, once the family sees how evil Canada is becoming and what's been happening in Canada, and how we have socialized medicine. Our taxation is horrendous. Our cost of living is horrendous, right? But when you're paying taxes, and right here, New Brunswick man's ER death prompts protests. The death of a man who waited hours for care in a Moncton ER has prompted protests and motivated another person to go public about being minutes from death after waiting 14 hours in an internal bleeding in a New Brunswick emergency room. So there it is right there. This is where your taxes are going. They need to launder more money in. Launder more money in from China. Oh, wait, that money's gone. There's no more money coming in from China. So what's going to happen? They're going to have to raise interest rates now. Right? First-time home buyers can't get in the market. They need to correct the market. And someone asked me, Mike, how do we fix this problem in these blue states, in Australia, New Zealand, and the UK? Pen and paper. Please prove that your house wasn't purchased by illegal proceeds. Please show the proof of the purchase of your house. And your money and the money and whatever, because they had the Vancouver model in Canada, and then they had the Toronto model. They started adapting the model where bring your money in from China. We're not going to ask you any questions. No questions policy. No questions. No debates. No nothing. Just bring in your money. We'll take it. And that's how Canada's economy was built. And in the last 10 years. So what's happening now is all the governments need to do is write a letter and statement. That's why the police stations from China are opening up everywhere to protect their assets. And I keep telling you guys this, and I've been telling you guys this for years now. But no one listens to me. No one watches my videos. But that's okay. We got a small group here. We got a small group of people that have been following and being part of the channel and subscribing and kind of seeing my point of view and kind of, I guess, putting up with me, I guess. A lot of people all these years have been putting up with me, but I'm very sorry for your grands, Mike. Sad. Was Owen saying sorry to hear. My grandma was a big figure in my life. She helped raise me. And she even said that her biggest, one of her funnest times or the greatest times in her life was when she helped raise me, because my parents had to work, right? So she helped raise me, and that's one of the greatest things of her life. And when my mom went to visit my grandma, like last week when she arrived to see her, my grandma said, "Oh, no, she's not going to come. She has those grandkids to take care of. I would never want her to come here to see me. I want her to stay with those grandkids and take care of them." Because I have 3 kids, right? So then my mom showed up and talked to her, and my grandma was shocked that my mom was there. She's like, "Why'd you leave those 3 grandkids alone? Don't leave them. You gotta, because I don't know. That's just something, I guess, the programming in us too. But do you think Canada Prime Minister make himself king? Well, it goes back to the video I made 2 weeks ago, where I don't think there's going to be another election here in Canada because there's too much accountability on the table. The only way it would work is if the next party that goes in will sign an affidavit or go into a deposition with signed affidavits where they won't be allowed to investigate the previous administration even though they committed murder and genocide. So that's the only way I could see it happening, folks. Where the next party that says, okay, you're going to win this election by a landslide because we can't fix these elections anymore. It's too obvious, like what's happening in Brazil, right? And the only thing I could see is that the next party that comes in won't be allowed to investigate the previous administration. But what I'd do is I'd fire everybody, like 90% of government. I would just fire them all. I would just get rid of them all, right? That's just me, right? And that's why people like me can't get into power. Because there's a lot of people that are going to lose those 6-figure incomes working at that hospital there that leave people in an emergency room for 14 hours with internal bleeding, right? So this is the problem we're facing here with socialized medicine, right? So we don't have free medicine here. It's socialized, right? They decide who dies. They decide what happens. They decide, just like they did to my dad. That's why he died, right? In fairness, Mike, some of us here have seen this going on for years, if not decades. Yep, I started seeing the healthcare system in Canada crumble around 2007 when I was visiting from Florida. I was living in Florida when I was visiting my dad in Toronto or Brampton, Ontario. And we had to go to the hospital for something. And then when I saw that, I was like, because I don't go to hospitals. I don't frequent hospitals, right? So, of course we have a chance. End of day says, I'm struggling with that now. Yeah. 2023 prediction show on Mike of the Night this Saturday. Don't forget to join us. 2023 predictions on Mike of the Night on Odyssey. What's going on? The video stopped. No, video's going. Refresh. Video's still going. Oh, yeah. Hope you're enjoying. Are you having coffee with me? Who's having coffee with me? Oh, that's so good. Who's having coffee with me this morning? But, yeah. No confidence in governments now for over almost 2-3 decades now. You know, they bring in someone to stir the pot and ruin things and kind of ruin their agendas. And all you get in the mainstream media all over the world is Trump is a racist. That's what they have against him. I was struggling to breathe. They told me to take Motrin and go home. Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that. Mike, is the Potts store busy next door? Maybe do a promo with them to boost sales. Vishnu Not says, Mike, I don't know. I don't sit out like I in the summertime. I'm going to be like Astrialis or Vestrialis, like from The Sopranos. I'll put a little table out front of the store, sit down, have my coffee, and watch people walk by the sidewalk. I'll do it out here in the front here in the summer though. But right now it's minus 20 out or minus 3 outside. Justin Shaw's having a coffee. Oh yeah. No, it brought up the fact that like in this town, everybody wins the Business of the Year award. There's an award they give out every year, the Business of the Year award type of thing, and every business in Merritt wins it except ours. Like pretty much every business that's in existence in Merritt wins it, but not our business. I gotta find that paper. I was looking. Someone saying that Mike Brazil's game was fixed. Are they playing today? Mike, how do you feel about Ronaldo being benched in the World Cup? You know what? Ronaldo's had his time. Ronaldo's played. He did what he can. I mean, I don't have a problem with him being benched at all. I think it's time to pass the torch to. I think I like Rafael Leão. I like Rafael Leão as one of my favorite Portugal players. That's just me. I'm just trying to find that newspaper. I don't know where I put the damn thing. Ah, it's right here. So every year, and I've been reporting on this every single year, there's the People's Choice Awards here in this town, right? So this is what it looks like, guys. There it is, People's Choice Awards. So pretty much every business, the people have spoken. So there it is right there. Pretty much every business in Merritt is in here. And they Photoshop my business when they're promoting a business that won something. They kind of Photoshop me out of the business, right? Out of the existence in here. And so every look, watch this. Favorite sandwich, welding company, volunteer, veterinarian, favorite dessert, favorite butcher, favorite burger. Like they have everything. They don't even like and our town, there's 2 game stores in our town. And none of us get mentioned. So everybody is in here except us. Congratulations, and there it is right there. So 2023 is going to come out next year towards the end of the year. Let's see if we make this one. We never make it, and people call in to vote for us too. They actually call in to vote. I had people saying, "Oh, this thing was on the radio. I'm going to call in and promote your business," and nobody we didn't even get an acknowledgement or anything. And we've been in business here since 2017. Yeah. Anyways, so that's how it works, right? So, okay, let's go back to your comments, guys. Thank you. Absolutely sticking happened 3 years ago. Actually, might still be alive. I am very sorry, Laurie. That's beyond sick. They must probably government advised by doctors pull the plug. Oh, okay, what's going on here? Hey, Mike, and all says Silent Walk. Mike, undercut your competitors for a few months. They will go bankrupt. What did someone say here? Someone said something here that... Oh, my mother and sibling. Ooh, killed. My father with comfort drugs, dead in 5 days. Wow. Yeah, that could be a call-in for Mike of the Night on Odyssey, where we've had several people call in to discuss, what was happening with their families with whatever they've taken over the last couple of years and they believe the mainstream media and all that stuff. So that's why they want to pass Bill C-11 here in Canada and C-30 I forgot what that was. It's like 4 bills to censor Canadian broadcasters here and to stop us. I'm not even I'm just some guy that sells toys. I'm not some broadcaster. But sick and tired. Everyone's getting sick and tired of this dog and pony dance or whatever, or pony and dog, or pony. Was it horse and pony show or whatever you want to call it? Mike under. Okay. Noticed restaurants are a lot less busy. Yeah. It's people don't have any disposable income anymore, right? We talked about this. People are like, especially where I live, the average house is going for 4 to 700,000 for a house in a town what they claim has 7,000 people and 2 stoplights. So there's no way, you know what I'm trying to say? It doesn't add up, right? The average income earner here doesn't make nowhere near enough to eat and prosper in his own city. Someone's asking, why was the game fixed? Oh, guys, you want to see fixed soccer matches? I could show you some fixed soccer matches if you guys want. Everyone's talking about fixed matches. I could show you a fixed soccer match here if you want. Like really fixed, blatantly fixed. And you guys will scratch your heads and say, what the hell did I just watch? I showed this to my friend the other day. He was sitting here. And I showed him the clip. It's on YouTube. I showed him the clip. And he watch this. He watches it and he looks back at it. And he looks back at me and says, what the hell did I just watch there? What the hell is going on there? I'm like, yeah, it's all, this whole thing is not real. Like, it's so fixed, it's so blatantly fixed, right? Oh. Undrip coming soon, says Sandra Hemmel. Maybe we could get somebody to come on and talk about that. Honda is saying, why was the game fixed? Is there favoritism? Well, I think there's an agenda, just like everything you thought you saw in your life was real and everything, you know, like everything's becoming a lie now. You know how that's happening, right? So, I'm going to show you a video here on YouTube to show you guys and prove to you guys how fixed soccer is. So now this is the Italy versus Scotland match. This is a very important match because this was for the 2006 World Cup qualifying where Italy went on to win the World Cup in 2006, right? So, oh, it's 11 o'clock, guys. I got to open my store soon. Oh, I think someone's standing in the door there. I got to open my store soon. So here it is right here. I'm going to play this for you guys. So Italy's in white, Scotland's in blue. Italy's out of the World Cup because they need a win to advance to the 2006 World Cup. Now watch this. Italy's in white.
The interception is Chiellini, stolen unnoticed.
So the Scottish player gets tripped by the Italian player. Watch the replay.
Oh, don't believe that one.
So they gave the free kick to Italy instead of Scotland.
Alan did well initially, not only to cover but to keep the ball and playing it. For me, he's fast down in the corner.
Watch this. Scottish player.
Keep the ball and play. Well, I mean, if that's not a free kick, I don't know what is. He's giving it the other way.
So they gave the free kick the other way. It's supposed to go. So this is basically Italy's out of the World Cup in 2006. Scotland would advance, right?
And we're into the added time. A substitution in the offense, so we're yet to see the amount of time that will be added on. Pirlo takes deep towards the far post. Gordon's missed it, and Italy have the win they need. Christian Panucci, who missed a chance a moment ago, breaks Scottish hearts.
So Italy got the win they needed to get into the World Cup because of this.
Well, initially, not only to cover, but to keep the ball and playing it. For me, he's fast down in the corner. But the piece to keep the ball and play. Well, I mean, if that's not a free kick, I don't know what is. He's giving it the other way.
So I have a lot of clips like that of really fixed soccer match. So that's why everything everybody thought was real and all this stuff, when it comes to it, none of it's real. It's all has an agenda. It all has. I'm going to open up the store here. We are open for business. Let me turn on the open sign. So if you guys want to come visit me here, I'm at 1925 Quilchina Avenue. If you guys want to come down and spend some time with me, maybe have a a black coffee because I'm out of cream, and we'll talk soon. Anyways, guys, hopefully I get busy today and business picks up. It is Friday, and anyways, I'll let you guys do your thing. It's been a great 40 minutes with you guys. Don't forget to join us this Saturday on Mike in the Night, our 2023 prediction show. Add me on Skype. Everyone's going to have 8 minutes to come in, drop their predictions, and run. And looking forward to hearing from you guys. Mike Martins here. I have spoken.